Islam. In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. Praise be to God, the cherisher and the sustainer of the world. Most gracious, most merciful master of the day of judgment. Thee do we worship and thy aid we seek. Show us the straight way, the way of those on whom thou hast bestowed thy grace, those whose portion is not wrath, and whom go not astray. Allah, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my guide, and my salvation, by night and by day, through his holy prophet, Drew Ali. Amen. I'm honored to be able to come before my Portland listening audience with a blessing for you today. We have a family here in Portland, Oregon, the Polk family. And we just had one of our members, elders, to pass away. And you know, when you're young and when you're learning, you get most of your wisdom for the women, because the woman is the first teacher.
That's right.
It said when you uplift the brother, you uplift the individual. But when you uplift the sister, you uplift the nation, because through her womb, humanity comes. So what we have for you right now is a blessing. We're talking about the Last Supper. And when Jesus was with his disciples at the Last Supper, what did he feed them? He fed them food for thought. So we're getting ready to give you some food for thought. And my brothers that's here from the Nation of Islam, they are the ones that's going to set your soul on fire. So without further ado, my brothers.
Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful. I bear witness there is no God but Allah, whom came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, to whom all praises due. And I bear witness that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad is his messenger. And I greet all you listener audience in the greeting words of peace, Assalamu alaikum, which simply means peace be unto you. We're greatly honored and pleasured to be a part of this local broadcast here. I'm told it is more of a national, I guess, broadcast, whatever it may be. We are here to share some advice on some things about a family. I myself had a matriarch in our family just passed at the age of 90 years old. Bessie, a woman who was just pure love and just a beautiful person, a woman who I never heard speak bad words. It was just pure joy and love from Aunt Bessie, and she be greatly missed. And I'm sure a lot of us throughout the city have lost a loved one, someone who will be greatly missed and someone we honored and just totally adored. You know, and in our families, women are our first teachers. Bessie was a great teacher of honor, love, and respect. The family, period, is, I like to say, is the basis of power within ourselves. If we don't have strong family, we won't have strong anything. A lot of us, we look towards, as our involvement here in the hills of North America, coming out of slavery, and when we look into history, we see we have advanced so far from slavery. We're not wearing burlap anymore, and without shoes, we're wearing Gucci and Fendi and whatever else those name brand things are. But I want to say that our history goes far beyond slavery, you know. I mean, we are the kings. It is said we are the maker, the owner, the cream of the universe, and God of the, king of the queen of the planet Earth and God of the universe, pardon me. And we are descendants of, not slaves, but descendants of God himself, the creator of the universe. And our home is not just from Mississippi, as we were taught, you know, slaves. We from Mississippi, we from Georgia, we wherever the southern areas are. When we first came to the shores here of hills in North America. No, we are from, again, God himself, the creator of this universe. So all 196,940,000 square miles of the planet belongs to who? As taught by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, it belongs to the original black man. Talk back to me.
Yes, sir.
The original black man. What did he call us? The maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth,
God of the
and
universe.
God of the universe. So beyond the slavery, when we going into history, we got to look past that, because we wasn't taught that stuff. That we were gods. We just thought we were slaves. And to this day, we still slaves. But let's go back to before the slavery thing. Good question. What were we before that? Again, gods.
That's right.
But this media and this world in which we live in, this system is set up to the point to where we don't even know who we are today. We just want to be a part of something that you ain't got nothing to do with. You want to be an American. That's all good to be that. But you can be everything. Good. Under God. Remember, you was made in what? His image and his likeness.
That's right.
Okay? So they tell you the black man is God, and we always said the black man is God. And the black woman too. Okay? So beyond that, the slavery thing, we come out of the Africa, which once was called Kemet, from that great Nile Valley, the real kings and queens. And we built where family first started. If you go back to and look in the temples, and looking back towards our heritage, you'll see that an enemy or a person who came through there and called himself discovering something, how you gonna discover something that was already there? Just like children, and they go in the closet or something and be like, look, Daddy, look what I found in the closet. Well, you ain't found nothing, or well, look what I discovered. It was already there.
That's right.
Well, this is like the new people on the planet. The people that came just 6,000 years ago. They went in there and digging up holes and found stuff and called themselves discovering something. How you discover something that has been already here for years? You just found something, and try to make a connection to like they done something. But no, we was already here. Our family was already here. The family structure started back in ancient Kemet. If you look at the hieroglyphics and the art, the structures into the pyramids, Giza is one of them. You can see family structure, how they painted pictures of the male and the female together. But somebody went there and scratched that female out, or they scratched that male out. In this society, in the way it's been set up and the way things have been going, they got us thinking, I'm sure we've heard sisters and brothers of people saying, oh, I'm an independent woman. No, you're not. You're interdependent on each other.
That's right.
There's no way you can be independent. No. Strong family thrives on that woman and that man coming together. And he'll feed off of her energy, and she feeds off of him. This is how you build a strong family. My auntie had a husband. My father and mother still married after 62 years of marriage. They've been through the thicks and the thins, the hard times and the bad times. But guess what? They still married.
Yes, sir.
True love. Real love. And and we have to get back as a people into learning really how to love one another. Because we lost it. So in slavery we had it. We had to sneak off to get married.
Right.
Remember in slavery we couldn't read, It was all like against the law. We couldn't read. There's a lot of things we couldn't do. You know, we got this slavery psychosis thing going on. We forgot about family. We want to be independent. We don't even know how to eat. Somebody showed us how to eat. We wasn't eating the way we eating now when we were in the Nile valleys. Our diets is off. We forgot everything through slavery. All the wonderful things that we had as a people when God created us from himself. Slavery destroyed everything. We forgot how to talk to one another, relate to one another, to eat, to live. We forgot all that. But time is coming back around now. We see a lot of us gaining a knowledge of what? Self.
That's right.
And we're starting to grow out of that slave psychosis that we in. That Willie Lynch thing that they had put on us. We coming up out of that, people. We got to come out of it. Not just to make it better for us, but we're going to make and create a better world where we all as human beings can live in peace and harmony. Because what's heaven? You ain't going to, listen here, heaven ain't nothing but a condition right here on earth.
That's right. Yes,
you can be in a hell of condition,
That's right. Yes,
or you can be in heaven, right here.
right here.
You ain't going up to no sky and then no golden. Come on, let's get out of that one now. Ain't no, what do they call streets of milk and honey and all?
Yes,
That's not going to happen.
I heard Brother Jabril say, you know, heaven is no place after you die. It's right here on earth. He said, but when you marry a MGT and you hug her, you hug heaven.
What you say? That part right there.
Yes, sir.
That part right there. Right here on earth.
Yes, sir.
Ain't nowhere else. It's right here on earth. Why we don't believe that? The Asian man believe it. Other people of other nationalities, they build their heaven right here on earth.
That's right.
Big home, pretty car, pretty yard, all that right here on earth. I don't know nobody who done went somewhere, let's say died, and went to heaven and came back and told us how good it was. If somebody did that, raise your lying hand, call in, you know.
Yes,
My question to you is, oh, it was all that good, why didn't you stay? What'd you come back here for?
That's right. Right. Yes, sir.
You know, maybe they come back to create that heaven that they had seen in that dream, because it was just a dream. You ain't went nowhere.
Right. Yes,
Heaven and hell is conditions right here on earth. And we as a people have to accept and get back into a knowledge of self.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Black people, and I have to say, you make the world better for everybody. You the best at everything you do. You the best in the sports and the basketballs and the footballs and the soccer. What's the other one? Tennis, the baseball. You the best at it. Dancing, golf. You the best at everything. And some people out here know it. Everybody know how good you are, but you. Everybody know that you of God, but you. What did J. Edgar Hoover say back in the early 60s to 50s?
He said that he wanted to present
The rise
the rise
of the black Messiah, of the Messiah. He wasn't looking for that Messiah to come out of the Asian people.
No, sir.
He wasn't looking for that Messiah to come out of any other nationality but you. Black people. Period. You're the rejected. You're the despised. You're the one that Bible be talking about. They'll be in a land that's what? Not their own. They'll be there for how long? 400 years in servitude, slavery. But then, after that, somebody supposed to come.
Ain't that something? Who is it?
Somebody supposed to come. And that somebody is God.
Mm.
It didn't say Jesus.
No, sir.
Jesus didn't say he was coming back. Jesus said, it's expedient that I go.
Mm-hmm.
And when he leaves, what's going to happen?
Mm-hmm.
The comforter, he, not me, baby, he shall come amongst you. And he will lead you into what? All truths. Jesus, 2,000 years ago, he couldn't give that to the people because they wasn't ready. They wasn't ready to be led into all truth. He wasn't the one to give it to them. He spoke of the comforter.
That's right.
Okay? I believe in the Holy Quran. Surah, second surah, I may be wrong. Speaking of Jesus, the son of Mary, when he returns, he will return and he'll come with the Torah, the gospel, the book, and the wisdom.
Yeah. But actually it says that he would teach the Messiah
Talk
those
to me.
books. It said that
Talk
he would
to me.
teach him those books. So, we know because he said that he would teach him, and Jesus of 2,000 years ago was here before Muhammad. So the book wasn't there. So it wasn't talking
Right.
about the Jesus of 2,000 years ago.
No,
It was talking about one that will come in the future.
that's right.
And that one is the Most High Elijah Muhammad.
Say that then.
Yes.
I was waiting for somebody to bear witness with me.
Yes, sir.
Say that then.
Yes, sir.
Because that wasn't 2,000 years ago. The book hadn't been revealed.
That's right. And the book is the Holy Quran.
Right. He had the Torah and the gospel,
Yes, sir.
but he had the book, and he didn't have the wisdom.
That's right.
Sorry, y'all. I don't mean to hurt no feelings, none of that, but the truth is the truth. And the man in this hour, some call him the master teacher, who is delivering that truth that we all been looking for. What they say, the truth will do what? Once
Set
you know
you free.
it will set you free.
Set you free. And when Minister Farrakhan speaks the truth, he's setting us free.
Yeah. He's setting us all free.
Yes, sir.
And me personally, I'm not a perfect person. I don't know how long it takes to be perfect, but
yes.
I'm striving to be the best that I can be. Yeah. And through the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I was once I guess you can call me a booger wolf. Yes, I was out there. But the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad will make you a new person. That supreme teachings that amongst us now that we have now will make you'll be. I see it as being born again.
That's right.
I'm not gonna tell my age, but I'm born again, and I'm just 31. I've been in the nation 32 years, so I'm 32 years old. I was born again 32 years ago.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And I'm living my best life with that knowledge and wisdom and understanding that I have gotten through the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
My best life.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't go back to what I was doing prior to that. Lord, please, come on now.
I remember telling a brother one time, I said, brother, I'm not what I should be, but I got to thank Almighty God a lot that I'm not what I used to be.
Lord, say that then. We can all say that.
Yes, sir.
We can all say that.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you this, and we have to look at it as we're all family.
That's right.
God, Allah, is bringing us all together. I don't care if you're a Christian. I don't care what title you go under. Whatever it is, Christianity, you're a Baptist, you're a Muslim, you're whatever.
Yeah.
If you have chosen to follow God and them commandments, and you've been made a better person, we all family. Your last name just Christian. My last name just Muslim. Let's take it like that. But we all family. And it's gonna take us. We got some families still out there in them streets, y'all.
I heard the minister say one time. He said, you know, when children get together, they each parents teach them, like say 7 and 0 is 7, 6 and 1 is 7, 5 and 2 is 7, 3 and 4 is 7. So when the children get together, they argue, oh no, my parents was right, my parents was right. But if they just really focus on the mathematics, they'll see that all of them have 7.
All of them end up with 7.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we all family, family, and we must come together, because the things we did once before, they won't be accepted in heaven. God's kingdom can't come, won't be developed with the things we've done in the past. And some of us, a little hard to get away from it in this world, because it's here. But we strive towards that perfection. And we can be all we can be. If I'm falling short of something, contact your family. Talk to your family. Don't be stressed out and go have that bottle or go smoke that, alone. You're just frustrated. Come talk to your family. See, we all need to just a little love. Hi, how you doing? Reflect on your family. Reflect on an elder. I've heard some of us say, boy, if they seen how these children acting, they'll turn over in their grave, our elders. But, guess whose fault it is? We didn't put that discipline on the children. Certain generations didn't put that discipline on the children that they had. The discipline that was put on them. And it's simple. Love, teaching, and learning starts where? At home first.
That's right.
Not at these daycares they call schools.
Right.
No.
No, your mother's the first teacher.
The first teacher.
The first teacher.
She's the first cook.
That's right. That's right.
Women, I heard they develop so much faster than men. When I was growing up, my sisters and everybody, they learned how to cook at home, and they had little toys out back then called easy bake ovens. Remember them? Y'all remember them? Yeah. Boy, them easy bake oven cookies was good. I'm telling you, I ate a lot of them. They were good.
Yeah, yes, sir.
But the way the society is going now, they don't do that no more. They're on the phone. We eating bad foods, fast foods, which is straight up poison. It's gonna kill you. Everybody getting cancer. What they, see somebody they pass a cancer. Some cancer. And I have to say this. In the early 70s, 69 and 70, cancer was something that us as black people, we didn't even think about. You know what we used to call cancer? Do I have to say it?
What,
it was a white man.
The white man disease.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
We didn't we didn't know nobody who called or died from cancer. It was old age or natural causes, whatever natural causes is. But now natural causes, you naturally eating that bad food, it's laced with all them bad ingredients and colors and oils, bad oils. That's gonna get you. You're gonna develop cancer, you're gonna develop diabetes, you're gonna develop heart diseases and all them bad things. So we have to go back into ourselves,
right,
and reflect on ourselves and our history,
right,
and what we were taught at a young age, and instill that into our children and their children. They will instill that in their children's children. You know, history is best qualified in all its research today. If you don't research and know your history, you won't know your present.
That's right.
And you sure ain't gonna know your future.
That's right.
You're gonna be misread, misled, and dead.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
This is the wake up hour.
Yes, sir.
It's the time to wake up and get back to where we all come from. Get that knowledge of self. And remember, it's past slavery. You know,
Right.
we ate better before slavery.
That's right.
You know, soul food. Soul for what?
Yeah.
What soul?
Right.
I mean,
Well, we
that
just
was-
passed out a Black History Month.
Yeah,
Black History
that
Month.
month.
Yesterday.
Yeah. But you know, it's funny that they gave us the month, which was the shortest month in the calendar. And those things that we celebrate the achievement that we achieve in the United States of America.
Talk about that.
You know what I mean? But like you said, we have to go back further than that because our history, you know, we don't even know our birth rate. So you have to jump or you have to go back 400 and something years, you know what I mean, to learn who you really are. You know, and when you learn that, you learn that, man, God is all up in me.
Oh man, that part right there.
You know,
Yes.
All in you. Remember, he made you in what? His image and his likeness.
that's right. Yes, sir.
His image and his likeness. So it's like this when I see my brother. It's like looking in the mirror. I see God.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Straight
sir.
up. Straight up.
That's right. Yes, sir.
You know. And somehow we got it turned around. We turned the G-O-D around and D-O-G.
Yeah.
We, that's my dog.
Yes, sir.
What? Now, if that's my dog. What's the woman called? The,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you know.
Yes, sir.
No, we are God's children of the Most High God. And it's better that, you know, we have to still let our people start to meet and greet each other. How you doing, God? What's going on, God?
That's right.
You know, if we're going to go there, a little slang on it, put a little something on it. With that what's up and hey God, instead of the hey dog,
That's right.
hey man. Got to come out of that and start to, and we'll see how, you know, you can see how a lot of people are coming into consciousness. You know, we have to come out of the churches and out of the mosque, and because there's a lot of people still in the street. You know, we see them in our travels. You know, how many times we went past a black man going to the gas station or in the store and walked right past that brother.
That's right.
And didn't say nothing to that brother. And we walk past each other and don't say nothing.
Yeah, and you know, the scripture said Jesus, his work was in the highways and the byways.
Byways.
You know, he was in the streets.
Mm.
Yes, sir. Highways and the byways.
You know, it's funny because in the South, you get people who speak to each other more. This is in the great Pacific Northwest. Now, in the South, total strangers get people to speak to one another. You see somebody, how you doing? How you doing? But it's something funny about here. You don't get that here. I don't know if you brothers ever been to the South or experienced that, but it's something about this so-called Great Northwest. You don't get that much here. You know, yeah, it's really funny how I guess up here, you know, you still have some of your brothers and sisters who cling on to the South. I heard an individual once say that a lot of those in the South are those who stayed with Master and on the plantation and became sharecroppers. Some of them got a little land or something, but they stayed in the South. And those who were treated really bad and couldn't take it no more, like my family, for instance, they left the South. They came all the way north to work on shipyards and in cornfields and in what they call those, where they slaughtered cows and, they came up here. But still they experienced some of that racism. You couldn't be outside, you couldn't be downtown past a certain hour. It still existed here. And it still exists today.
Yes, sir.
You ever hear that statement about somebody will throw a rock in a pack of dogs, and the only dog that's gonna holler is the one that got hit.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
So, again, that slavery thing. I mean, not slavery, but the racism. It still exists. But it is it's in higher levels of power now. The normal individual, not normal, but people we see every day, you don't see it as much, but in those in legislation and city councils and governmental offices, it still exists. It still exists, because we still looking for certain rights and jobs and justice. Wasn't that the thing way back in 62, 63? Correct me with the date if you all know it. When we went to the Brother Civil Rights movement, they were looking for the cry was for what? Jobs and justice.
63.
63. Then they got all the way up to the 70s. What was the cry then? Jobs and justice.
That's right. That's right.
Well, what's the cry now? Jobs and justice. Wait a minute. How long are we gonna be crying and asking somebody to do something for us that we can do for ourselves?
That's right.
We make black people in this country make over, what was the figure? Over like $100 trillion.
That's right.
We the 10th most richest nation in the world.
That's right.
And we the biggest consumers. Because we don't buy and develop nothing for ourselves. But that's all gonna change, y'all.
That's right.
That's all gonna change. It's gotta change. It's supposed to change. The earth again belongs to who? The righteous.
That's right.
God came for us, his people, here in the hills of North America, as is prophesied in the book Bible. He will come, and he will come for who? His people. That ain't everybody, y'all. I'm sorry. Never hurt your feelings. That's not everybody.
That's right.
It described the people. They didn't know their language. They don't know their heritage. They don't know their culture. And you don't know your God. You can't be talking about the Native American.
Right.
He know his heritage. He know some of his language still. Can't be talking about the Hispanic brother and sister. They know their language.
Yes,
They still got their heritage, and what they do is you,
That's right.
black people. You don't know nothing. You lost everything. Think on that. Think on that. You should be happy. We should be the happiest people right now, And once we get everything that we're supposed to get, the God that give it to us, all 196,940,000 square miles of this planet Earth. See, we're not going to be like those other people. We ain't going to kick you to the curb. And I think a lot of Caucasian people fear that. Once we are empowered, we're going to do to them what they done to us. That's not the heart of us, indigenous people, black people, Hispanic people, or the native people. Look how the native people here accepted them when they came. That's not in our heart. That's not in our makeup.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's not us. So once we rise, and we all rise together, we will make a better world for everybody. Everybody who want to be part of God's world. You know, I don't know nobody who don't want to be a part of God's world and God's kingdom. I don't know. Something wrong with you. Because I look at it like this. You're going to be you of God or you of Satan.
That's right.
Whose side you on?
That's right. I mean,
Whose side you on?
What I believe is the Quran says that everybody is going to submit, willingly or unwillingly, but you're going to submit. So you might as well go ahead and submit willingly.
Willingly.
Yeah.
Willingly.
Yeah.
Unless you just a satanic devil and you don't want to submit to nothing, you
Right.
rather die. I think I heard a lecture that some of them are going to just rather die. Ain't that something?
Mm-hmm.
I can't even fathom that. I don't want to submit to that. I'd just rather die.
Yes, sir.
Heaven, heaven. Everybody talking about heaven, but they all ain't going. They just all ain't going. They're not gonna make it.
Yes, sir.
They're not gonna make it.
Yes, sir.
'Cause heaven, remember y'all, again, we ain't going nowhere. Heaven is right here.
Yes, sir.
What,
It's right here. You ain't going nowhere. You
what
could be a
Jesus-
part of it.
Jesus said, heaven is neither here or there, but heaven lies within you.
That part.
That's right. That's right.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
Yeah.
And
So each and every last one of us should be built in heaven within us, so we can manifest that heaven up out of us when we see our fellow human beings.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Fellow human beings.
Yeah.
And again, it starts building that strong foundation. It starts
With family life.
with family. With family. Period.
Yeah. God loved family life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why I believe I heard the minister was talking about. He said that God, He hates divorce. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because if you would divorce her, that means that you would divorce God.
Mm.
You know.
Ooh wee.
You know.
Ooh wee.
That's not to say that you if you were abusive or something like that. Yeah. But the point is though, you need to strive and work on your marriage and just do the right thing and keep that family intact.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
I was hearing a brother on the tape saying you have to, how your relationship starts. You have to continue that.
Mm-hmm.
You start bringing roses. You better keep bringing them roses.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
She started cooking you meals after a long day work. Sister, keep cooking them meals.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Brother, appreciate that.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Working hard in it all day and coming home, smelling that good hot meal in there. Keep doing that. Keep the surprises coming.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep the love. Keep the love. Let it grow. Let it show.
Right. Well, you say keep.
And hate and divorce, we won't have it no more. We got great examples before us.
Yes, sir.
And we've had great examples, and we'll continue through the love of God first. We'll continue to have great examples, amongst ourselves, through aunties, through uncles, and those who are married. We have great examples. We got great past,
Mm-hmm.
great past. We can't continue or let these influences, through these commercials, through the app things they got on the phone, y'all know what it is, the YouTubes or whatever they call them. You know, them great distractions,
Right.
which will take you out of a knowledge of self and have you doing some wow stuff. Just way out of what God intended us to be, and having love for one another. We have to be careful, you know. We have to be, what's that, General? Especially watchful at night and during the times of meetings and during the times, I'm adding this part, of greetings. Once when we come amongst one another, we have to be especially careful, because Satan is out there, man. You know, he trying to, you know, he fighting God. The battle is on.
Yes, sir.
The war of Armageddon is here.
That's right.
You know,
You
I
walk
don't
your
know.
post in the perfect
Perfect
manner,
manner.
keeping always on alert.
Always. You know, I'm on the side of God.
That's right, brother.
You know, just think it was, you know, I'm a boxing fan, and you know, God and Satan finna get in the ring. They're in the ring. You know, that's a match I want to go to. I want to see that one.
Yes.
I know who's gonna win.
That's right.
I know who's gonna win. You know, but I know whose side I'm on too.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But we'll be amazed how many people are on that other side. I hate to tell y'all. I don't really hate to tell you, but I'm gonna let you know. You're gonna lose. So come on to the side of Almighty God. You know, He was made in His image and likeness.
And get in that ring,
Yeah, come on.
you know,
Get in that ring.
and fight.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Get out there in the highways and the byways. Help to save your people. Help to save humanity,
Right.
because that's who's at risk here in this world of Satan, which he has made. You know, help to save
Yes, sir.
humanity, because this beast is real. He is real. You know, a lot of us don't see it. He's real. He in that 40 ouncer.
Yes, sir.
You know, I know a lot of us do it, y'all, but he in that marijuana too.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
You know, you hear a lot of us talking about, oh, ain't nothing wrong. They made it legal. It's cool. Really?
That's right.
Really?
That's right. That's right.
They legalized it, and so it's cool now. They legalized alcohol too.
Right.
You know,
Right.
but you know, you read that bottle, that 80 proof. Okay, that's an 80% chance of you acting other than yourself when you go to consume it. Same thing with the marijuana. You get to puffing on it, it's 100% chance. They should take it off that 80% proof and all that. It should be 100% that you're gonna act other than yourself once you consume it. Period.
That's right.
You're gonna act other than yourself, not just the alcohol, the foods. Be careful with them foods y'all eating out there too, especially them fast foods. McDonald's and
Right.
come on now, y'all gotta stop that, because it's 100% chance that you're gonna start weighing other than yourself. You're gonna eating that food. You're gonna develop all kind of diseases. You pick one. When you go to eating it, you pick one. Which one you want to be? Because that's what it's gonna happen. You're gonna get the cancer. You're gonna get the diabetes. You're gonna get, oh man, the list is long and it's gonna get longer
Yes, sir.
if you continue to consume those things: the alcohol, the marijuanas, the bad foods, the McDonald's, that Popeyes. Love that chicken for Popeyes. That what's that new one? That Chick-fil-A.
Yes, sir.
We love that Chick-fil-A. That sandwich got over 50 man-made chemicals in it.
We should be loving that bean soup.
You better know it. That navy bean.
Right.
We be loving that.
My man.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Love that instead of that fast food. And most of all, love God and love yourself.
That's right.
You have love for God and you love for yourself. Start to study and read a little more, people. They say they want to hide something from us. Where they don't gonna hide it at? They put it in the book.
That's right.
We got to learn how to read and study a lot more than what we're doing. It's like, you know, it's a what do they call it? It's become an epidemic. This illiteracy.
Mm-hmm.
You're just not illiterate with the reading, but the way you eat.
Right.
You know, godliness is next to cleanliness. We got to clean up our act all the way around. Got to start to read more. Got to start to eat better. You know, and relate to one another better with peace and love. And come out of that illiteracy of everything. From the food, again, from, you know, not reading, not learning. They want to hide something from us again. They put it where? In a book.
In the book.
Open up them books. Learn how to read. You know, get into a study class somewhere.
Right.
Read with somebody. You know, look in the dictionary. Learn them words that you can't sound out that good.
Right.
To this day, I got to look in the dictionary for some words. So I can sound them out or know the meaning of the word.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
You know, nobody's perfect, but strive towards your perfection so you can be a better you and a better example, a greater example for the youth, for your peers. I got a lot of good friends that I grew up with and came up with, you know, in the game with, as they called it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and most of them, they've all watched me change
Yes, sir.
when I was born again.
Yes, sir.
Some of them have passed on and never got to experience being born again, or being, you know,
Mm-hmm.
evolving into a better lifestyle.
That's right.
You know, so don't let it be too late for you brothers and sisters who are out there. Be born again. Do something better. You know, something.
Don't be afraid to change.
Yeah, don't. You know something. You say that's a problem. We scared.
That's right.
I heard the brothers say that, but we scared to change.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you've been shaped and molded to do certain things in certain ways, you know, you scared to change. You scared the way somebody might think about you, what they might think because you changed.
Right.
You do that. You scared to be, you know, somebody might say, oh, he ain't cool no more. You was cool when you was out in the world.
Right.
Well, when you change, you know,
Right.
Brother Freddie, he ain't cool no more. Brother Pierre, he ain't cool no more.
Yes, sir.
He don't want to kick it no more. He ain't cool. We can kick it, but not like that.
Right.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to hang out with God.
That
right.
part right there.
That's right.
How about that?
That part right there. Who don't want to hang out with God? Raise your lion hand. You want to stay with Satan?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody ready to do that. Ain't nobody gonna say they ready to stay with Satan or want to stay with Satan.
Right.
Can't want to do that. Can't want to that. Because in your very essence within you is God. He all up in you.
Yes, sir.
Period.
Right.
Ain't no Satan in you. You done let, you know, Satan like that dross. See, we like that we become like that rough diamond. And you're gonna have to, we gotta keep hammering and putting this truth and what's necessary out there for our children and people to learn is chipping away all that dross until we get it all off. Then a jewel will be revealed.
Yes, sir.
A beautiful human being. And that's what everybody, get that dross off. You know what that dross is? That alcohol off you.
Yes, sir.
You know, be clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness.
That's right.
You know, Get that weed up off you. You ain't gotta have it. You can, guess what? You can live without it. You can do without it.
Mm-hmm.
Teach, brother.
You know, you can really do without it.
That's right.
And I know a lot of us, I'm gonna say this part too. We eat that pork. You can do without it.
That's right.
That's right.
You really can.
Right.
You're gonna look better. You're gonna feel better.
That's right.
I used to eat that hog, man. Come on now.
We all did.
Eat that hog. You know, good pork chops and Asian people showed me how to cook it a certain way. Boy, don't tell me nothing about no hog. I used to eat that hog. It was good. But guess what? I can do without it.
That's
I
right.
don't need it no more.
Yes, sir.
Try it. You might like it. You done tried everything else. Try God.
Yes, sir.
Try the better way. I guarantee you'll like it. You'll like it. You can do it all them things without all them things that, you know, the world gave you, what the slave master gave you,
Right.
you know, what the government gave them, bad foods and all that other stuff. You can do without it. You can do without the McDonald's. You can do without all that stuff. Try to better yourselves, people. Try to love yourself, people, and love your family.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You know, again, history is best reward in all its research. Do some reading. Do some history lessons. You know, you ain't used to reading. Read a page a day. Then that page may involve the 2 page next week. After 2 pages, get your 3 pages in next week. Then before you know it, you'll be reading till you can't read no more.
That's right.
You know,
Yes, sir.
leave the reality shows alone. That time, do some reading, because in reality shows, that ain't reality.
It says the memory of Allah is the greatest force.
You just say that then.
You know. So
Yes,
when
sir.
you constantly reading and reading and reading, you taking the words in, then you know what I mean. That's the greatest force. Then you become God.
That's right, brother.
I know that's right. I know that's right. You know, get away from them things that are really not helping you. You know, we don't need all the things that this world has to offer. A lot of us get distracted and buying this and buying that, and we buy it all, the jewelry and all the bags to show off, and to some people who you don't even know, and or who don't even like you, and but you you trying to impress some people who don't like you, and you don't like yourself.
Yes, sir.
You know, you ain't accomplished nothing. Or what they say, what they call haters.
Right.
We learned that real good. We ain't connected to no God or nothing. We learned how to hate real good.
You know, learn how to love yourself.
That part.
Yes, sir.
You know.
That part right there.
Right. Because I mean, you know, if you love yourself, then we know you're gonna love God, and if you love God, we know that you're gonna love your people.
That's right.
Once you learn how to love yourself,
That's right.
you know.
That's right.
That's right.
You know, get out of that love for other than self.
Right.
We love everything, you know, we messed up in a way. We love everything outside of self. You know. Guess what? When you go back to the earth from which you came, you can't take that jewelry with you.
That's right.
You can't take them pretty cars.
Right.
You can't take that with you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be still here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be still here.
Yeah.
So make the best of life while we have it. The best of life. And love self, as brother has said, and love that God
Yes, sir.
every day. Get up and pray.
That's right.
Pray every
Right.
day. It's a simple prayer that we say every day, that I seek thy refuge from anxiety and grief. I seek thy refuge from lack of strength and laziness. I seek thy refuge from cowardness and niggardliness. I seek thy refuge from being overpowered by debt and the oppression of men. Oh Allah, Suffice me with that which is lawful, and keep me away from that which is prohibited. And with thine grace, make me free from want and all of that which is beside thee.
Yes, sir.
That's a simple and easy one. And if y'all recorded that, all you good listeners, say that.
Yes, sir.
Record that one. It's a quick one. Say that. Say it about 7 times a day.
Right. But don't forget the 5 daily prayers.
Don't forget them.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But those who are want to change life, I would say that Seek Thy Refuge prayer is a good, quick one. You know, before you go to smoke that joint, hit that prayer.
That's right.
Before you go to tip that shot glass, or think about giving me a shot of that Henny, say that prayer. Matter of fact, don't even go to the bar. When you see the bar you used to go in, hit that prayer.
Yes.
don't go in there. So you know almost you too far in. Hit that prayer.
Right.
Or hit a prayer.
Got a few more minutes.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
You know, say that prayer.
Yes, sir.
So again, I'd like to say that I'm so happy I was well enough and able enough, and God gave me the strength to wake up this day.
Yes, sir.
And to be here with my brothers,
Yes, sir.
and to see another sunrise, even though it's cloudy out there. I know the sun raised, it came up somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Well, I came up because I'm a son. You came up, you're the son.
Yes, sir.
You know, to be here with the brothers and rise for another day, another occasion.
Yes, sir.
Another blessed time, a time we can come together and share with one another and express the love. Shall we close out in prayer?
No, I will.
Okay, yes, sir.
Thank you, my brother. I
Thank
really
you
appreciate this. The door's always open for you to come back, looking for you to come again.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yes, sir.
So may Allah continue to bless us all as we grow.
Yes, sir.
I recite the I recite the prayer.
Yes, sir.
And we be ready to go.
Yes, sir.
Allah, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my guide, and my salvation. By night and by day, through his holy prophet, Ali. Amen.
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 Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate that. I'm going to take a picture of us too when we finish.
Okay.
Okay.
We got another minute. But whenever you want to come on, I mean, I'm here every month.
Okay. You once a month here?